Alright, welcome back to episode 4 of the triple achievement challenge for oxygen not included. Last time we left off, we finished the basic structure of our base. If you take a look at the oxygen overlay, it's not great, but majority of the base is populated with oxygen. And right now we are working on expanding our digging around the entire map so that we can get as much hatches, wild hatches as possible. So right now we have 5 hatches, I believe. We have 6 hatches, and that is nowhere near enough. We need at least 16. So in order to get a sustainable colony that subsists on barbecue. So right now I'm actually building that. I also have a critter drowner set up over here as shown. So I'm going to wait for this to be built. First, I would like this more of the map to be dug out first. Also, another thing is I created some Atmos suit dogs here. Not created, but I sort of like just map it out so that I can access this biome in the future, this giant oil biome. And I'm actually going to put a ladder segment here so that I will be able to access this nearby oil biome as well. I want to create one entry point into these two oil biomes so that I don't have to create multiple Atmos docks area. Yep, because it's going to be very hard to manage your Atmos docks if you have too many of those on the map. So I like to minimize it as much as possible. Okay, another thing, this room is enclosed. I need to enclose this room. Another thing is I want to get slicksters eventually, so I do have to keep a lookout for areas where I can put a ranch. I'm thinking of placing a slickster here, but it's too cold down here. I think the slickster will die off. Let's put this at priority 6 so that they enclose the room before they actually go and sleep in it. Come on, let's build. Okay, good. This is a park, by the way. Sorry, not park, but nature reserve. So they get a moral bonus by coming into this area. I wish they continue digging downwards. There's barely any oxygen. That's gonna be a problem. So I might actually put an oxygen dock area down here. Should I put ammo suit dock? I don't think an ammo suit dock is required, but oxygen mask dock is definitely needed for more excavation to this area. So you know what? I'll actually put the priority of this. The priority of this set 5 is okay for now, and I will just I will actually need to pipe the oxygen. You know what? Maybe I can just put a vent here. Alternatively, I can just put a vent here. Ammo suit mask. Ammo suit mask, I think decrease my not ammo suit mask, but oxygen mask decrease my athletics by 2. So I rather the Dukens move around on their own 2 feet and without a mask rather than having a mask on. So something I can do is just use a air vent to vent out all the oxygen here. I'm not sure if I should do that. It's not a lot of, well, there's quite a bit of area to dig, so that may be necessary. Let me just think about this. Let's check the temperature overlay. It's 62 degrees, so they will be able to dig up and down. Let's just put an mask dock here. It doesn't actually require any power, so might as well just put it here. I also need some. I also need to make the oxygen mask itself, so it's built in a crafting station, and this needs to be powered. So let's just place it here and start crafting some masks. Okay, another thing I need to do is I need to find a place that's suitable to put down my my radiation research stuff, material research station. So I'm thinking of utilizing this area. The reason I choose this area is because it's very close to a generator. It's very close to a battery, so I can just connect this using conductive wires to that thing, the research station. I can disconnect it very easily as well. It's going to draw a bunch of power, so I need to I need a easy way to disconnect it from the grid, and I need it to be in a remote location. So ideally I want it to be like enclosed by a bit light. Actually, you know what, this area will be perfect. It's quite a distance away from the base. Okay, it's not really that far, to be honest. So I could put a research station here. Yeah, this area is perfect. But is it a little bit too small? Let me think about this. Radiation lamp. Radiation lamp. 不要. Okay, okay. Oh. Alright. Let's pre-build this. So radiation lamp, then your red bulb generator, and research station. Unfortunately, you cannot rotate the research station. I think you can't actually rotate it. Let's just take a look. Yeah, you can't rotate it. So it means that the duplicant has to come in from the right hand side. In that case, maybe this area over here. The it being so dark is making it a little bit hard for me to see. This area over here is 96 tiles. I could put a research station over here. Material study terminal over here, I mean. Yes, you know what? Let's just screw it. Let's just put one here. Oh no, I don't have actually the space. I need a little bit more space. Yeah, I need a little bit more space. In that case, how about this area over here? Yeah, it will work. This area is perfect, if not for the fact that it needs to be left skewed, because the duplicates have to come in from the right. Damn it. Deciding on where to build is so difficult. Maybe here, like this area isn't that great either. Definitely build it out of lead, and I will need furniture. Let's see, radiation red bulb generator. I'll just build it out of granite. I think there's a bunch of granite lying around, and I'll just put some radiation lamps down. Okay, and this, I need this to be dug up. Well, this area is not enclosed. If I'm going to set it up like this. I need this area to be enclosed. Since there's no hatches in here, this will be okay for now. Okay, a cook have gained skill points. Let's give him rocketry piloting and work towards exosuit training. So I do have to send another Dukan over to the other planet for them to send the radiation research stuff over. Also, I kind of want them to stop using this pitcher pump because eventually I want to pump some glass in here. So I want to redirect them to this area over here. And you know what? Let's just put a pitcher pump here. Let's put a furniture. Is it under furniture? No, it's under plumbing. Pitcher pump. We'll put one in here. This will be priority 6. And we'll actually deconstruct this. Because I actually want this puddle of water. Okay, something I need to do is I also need to get this pumping again, because the water supply has actually ran out for some reason. Not entirely sure why. All the polluted water has gone into a sieve. Polluted dirt, sand. I have no idea where all the water went. All the water disappeared for some reason. I don't know if it's a bug or what. Yeah, but all the water is gone. This area needs to be enclosed. I don't have any hatches in here just yet, but eventually this area has to be enclosed. Okay, I'm going to keep these rocks here just to minimize the radiation. Keep the radiation to a minimum. And I think I will connect them to the rest of the grid. This will definitely overload my wires. So maybe it's time for me to just put use LED wires for everything. I think that will not be not such a bad idea. Because wait, why do I have a jumbo battery here? I thought I deconstructed it. Well, should I just use LED for everything? I think I should. Okay, all of this can remain the normal regular wires, but I want LED wires for everything else. Can we actually disconnect this? Give wires. We'll just override everything with LED. So everything will be the same except for the materials of the wire. Okay, this is a massive undertaking, but I have to do it eventually, I think. So might as well just do it now. Okay, I think that's all the wiring. And also to connect this. So something like that is enough, I think. There are a bunch of lead in this bin over here. So some traveling needs to be done. So I'll need these docks to be powered with LED as well, with LED wiring as well. I could just cut through this area, or I can go directly here. Let's just do this. I've like LED is present in abundant supply, so I don't really need to be that concerned over utilizing the LED for wiring. Because if this is made of copper, I want to shorten the distance considerably, as much as possible. But since it's LED we are talking about, there are a bunch of it in the oil biome, so I don't need to be that concerned. All the incubators are unpowered, by the way. I'm not going to power them before we get solar power. And I kind of need a way to get rid of all of this carbon dioxide. Sorry, not carbon dioxide, but hydrogen. I'm thinking of placing a pump here. The amount of carbon dioxide, the amount of hydrogen that is in this area is not a lot. It's only 178, 76. But because my oxygen is so sparse, it's actually not really pushing the carbon dioxide. I keep saying carbon dioxide, but it's hydrogen. I'm just not pushing the hydrogen back enough. This is full, let's deconstruct it. Let's check my oxygen production. Oxygen generation 400 kg. A little less than what I would like. Okay, somehow there's polluted water here. Let's just make sure that he's a lit workspace. Yes, he does. Okay, that's great. Since I have the oxygen mask being... Oh, I don't have it being made just yet. I need to make some of it using copper, that's fine. Set this to 5, and the mechatronics guy will come and do it later on. And I'll have to put some docks here. So, stations... oxygen mask dock. It's -2 penalty, is it? I'm not too sure. Oxygen mask. Athletics -2. Oh man. Should I really put a mask here, or can I just put vents? Is vents gonna be enough? Let's try using vents for now. So I'm just gonna put gas vent here. Somewhere in the middle. I'm gonna put gas vent here, I guess. And I'm just gonna extend the piping. So I'm just going to use sandstone since I think that's the immediate raw material. And as you can dig further in, I'm just going to extend this gas piping. Insufficient oxygen gen. Okay, new lubricants or cat packages. Let's see what we get. I get iron, which is pretty good. Salt water. Don't really need salt water right now. Let's re-roll the lubricants twice. Once. Cooking, I need another cook. I do need another cook, so this is going to be interesting. This guy is not really that interesting. I kind of need another operator. Let me just quickly check. Okay. I have a bunch of roles written down here. I am missing a cook and an operator. Yes, that's right. So I could get either of these guys. Let's just reroll the saltwater once. Okay, Muckroot. Should I get the Muckroot? I think not. I think there's better rolls. Okay, third, that's not very interesting either. So either the iron or a new duplicate. This guy is a pretty good cook. The reason I need another cook is because I need, if I need to colonize another planet, I will need a cook on the other planet as well. Suit wearing, huh? I need ranchers and a cook. Unfortunately, I don't think this guy has enough talents. I need one cook and two ranchers. I will want somebody that there's a double interest in cooking and ranching, and operating. Okay, so I'm gonna reroll. This guy is okay-ish. I'm gonna reroll this to gun once. Okay, ranching and operating. Decrease machinery. That sucks. I'll reroll again. Rocketry. It's not really that great. So either this or get the iron. I think before I get my hatch farm running, I'm just gonna get the care package instead of more duplicates, because I don't really want to be starving. They are holding our breath here. Right, something I want to do is I want to put a electrolyzer in here as well. There just isn't that much space. There's a layer of hydrogen here already though. Cramped. Cramped? Why is it cramped? 5 critters in here. Are there a bunch of Draco eggs? There are a bunch of Draco eggs indeed. Okay, I'm just gonna temporarily use the sweep command. Gonna put a storage bin here and just sweep all the Draco eggs in there. Okay, that's getting soggy feet here, so let's mop that up real quick. I think I have access to diamond, right? No, I don't know, I don't think I have diamond just yet. But I do have, there is some diamond here. It's 74 degrees though. 75 degrees, so I'm not able to come in here safely and dig those up. So what I can do is I can put ammo suit dogs here, and there's a bit of crawling on the ground because of the slickster. That's a bit annoying. This area over here is 62 degrees, so I can't build it off lead. I need to build this lead docks a little bit further inside. Food has decayed. Sharp pepper nut, that's fine. 55 degrees. 55 degrees. This is 54 degrees, 50 to 40 degrees. Let's do dogs. Okay, I need to think about the entry point. This is for an okayish entry point. So I'll put a ammo suit checkpoint first. I will just build it here for now and we'll see if this thing overheats. Next, I'm just gonna plop down some of these. And I'll definitely need wiring as well. And I need flow of oxygen as well. So um, huh. I could just do this. It looks a bit ugly. Or I can just connect it like that. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna connect it like that. And there should be a bunch of granite here, right? I prefer using the igneous rock over the sandstone, because I want to salvage as much sandstone as possible. So I'll just use the igneous rock. Okay, his 3 downtime slot not enough. Why are you sleeping on the ground? Let's not dig this up. Let's check my Draco situation. Death 7.7 cycles. So he's gonna die cycle 40 also. So cycle 40, you know, I'm just gonna move him over here so that he feeds on the plant. Um, growth halted. I'm going to shift him to where there is gonna be some new wood around. This area over here, growth halted pressure. Okay, there is indeed very little pressure, oxygen. The gas flow over here is not really smooth for some reason. It's constantly stuttering. Not exactly sure why that is the case. You can see sometimes it just stutters for a little bit. Hopefully it's not the gas bridge that is causing this problem. No research focus. Okay. Let's just do all the tier 3 research. Don't really have any particular. Okay, let's do this. Let's do these 2 tier 3s. And then let's do this carbon dioxide engine. That's quite, and wall toilets. That's quite necessary. Next let works toward the oxidizers. And then let's just work on this and the rest. And then finally followed by the robo miners and the this thing, the juicer, I guess. Juicer not really that necessary. Heat stroke. Okay. I didn't actually realize this area is gonna be that hot. I think it's the slicksters, that's the oil on the ground that is causing heat stroke. Okay, I kind of need to prioritize the hatches. Okay, I'm built of igneous rock. That's not such a good idea. Let's just use sandstone. Sandstone. There's a bunch of sandstone lying around. I think the reason they are not building it is because it's igneous rock. What's the closest material around igneous rock? Oh man. Let's just continue using igneous rock for this area over here. The starvation Draco. Okay, Draco's also starving. Hey, something I need to do is I need to shift all the eggs in here. Draco eggs, cause otherwise it's getting cramped. Right, it should not be cramped now. I need to watch out. Cycle 40, I need to actually relocate the Draco, or they are actually gonna die. Okay, while this is happening, I need to extend this piping. So I'm just gonna do this. Okay, a bunch of Draco starving alerts are coming up. I'm actually using more power that I'm generating right now. You can see this pipe constantly stopping for some reason. I might need another setup. Maybe another setup here, another similar setup here, but the wiring is gonna be a pain in the ass. Okay, let's give you improved carrying. Output pipe full. Why is the output pipe full? Output pipe full. Okay. So this water is going in this direction, but I want it to go into the other direction. In that case, I will disconnect it for now. I'll disconnect it for now so that water flows in the correct direction again. And once it's full, I will just reconnect it to a water sieve. Okay. I will give him hard digging. No, I will work towards suit sustainability for him. I would like everybody to get a tier 1 hard digging ideally. So maybe I should have given him tier 1 digging. Maybe I'll consider moving this vent over to a better spot because right now it's like this area is not being able to be dug up because of the vent. Idle duplicants. What? Can't have duplicants being idle right now. There's so much stuff to be done. Kind of want to deconstruct all of this. It's not really necessary. But how am I going to get up here? This is going to be an issue. I want to deconstruct all of these doors and just put ladders across, I think. Or maybe just tile it up with regular tiles and they can just hop down. So I'm gonna have to deconstruct all of this. And let's just continue to dig out more of this stuff. Dig to earn the skill points. I'll work towards sustainability. I'll put this priority 8 for now. I kind of really want this to be done. They are delaying. They are procrastinating. Okay, let's queue up more mush bars to be made. Unfortunately, because the wrench is not really up just yet. Idle. Cook. What is happening? Is there not enough power? Why is the cook idle? Nobody should be able to do cooking except for the cook, but he's idle for some reason. Is there a bug going on? Oh, he's unable to supply. No, he's able to supply. So why is he? I don't know what's happening. Right, once this is done, I'll put another vent over here. Another gas vent over here. I'll just continuously extend this line. I will just deconstruct this. Reachable food. Oh, damn it. There should be a bunch of bleach stone that I need to put in this storage bin. And take a look at the errands. The errands over here, no pending delivery, not permitted. They are idle. Let's just towel all of this sandstone regular towels so they stop being idle. It's not a the rest of you guys can work on this. For you are the researcher / operator. Do I really need you to be doing astronomy? I don't really need that. I'll just give you this. I'll just work towards the mechatronics for now. I'll give you improved tinkering. Major eye irritation. Oxygen mask does actually prevent them from getting major eye irritation. It's just not a lot of oxygen. Okay, this is gonna be pretty tedious. Okay, there's some salt water here. Oh no, it's water. I thought it had looked like salt water, but it's just regular water. There's absolutely no oxygen in here. Kind of need to extend this piping, so we will just put it further down. I think this central area will be good. Then we'll put another gas vent here. Unreachable food. The cook is constantly napping. Ugh. Since the food is unreachable, let's just give them one sleeps. Let's just give them one less downtime slot, since they are not spending that time eating. Alright, I kind of need a pneumatic door here. I'm just going to force a duplicate in here. Only one person can actually dig through the abyssal light, which is the Take 1 EXO. I don't think any other people can dig out the abyssal light. The cook can dig out the abyssal light, but I need him cooking for obvious reasons. So I need this guy, yep, come over. I need him to be trapped in there. Take 1 EXO, you are going to be trapped in here. So you focus on this task instead of running around all over the place. And I'm just gonna take out all of this area. Kind of want to map it out. So finally, let's just extend it down. Let's just take out all of the stuff. Let's check the temperature over here. It's gonna be pretty hot. Not hot enough for there to be scalding, but it's pretty hot down here. He might get heat stroke. I want this area to be dug up as well. Oh, happy digging. There's a bunch of chlorine down here. Okay, they're actually suffocating. I can't believe it. The carbon dioxide here has nowhere to go. Oh, I need to get rid of the CO2 here somehow. I could put a slickster wrench in here. This area over here is pretty hot, so I could put a slickster wrench. Can't believe it. He's actually suffocating over here. We're so close to the vent. New printables. Let's quickly take a look. Sand, poke shell, not really interesting. Oxyphons, not really that interesting. These duplicates though, kind of interesting. I have 10 duplicates right now. I need doctoring, digging, supplying. It's pretty good, but not really anything super useful. He's gonna be a really good doctor. This guy is not really that useful. Let's reroll him once, twice. Doctor, wrenching, supplying. Decrease calories. Oh. That sucks. He's gonna be a good rancher to take in. Unfortunately, the decreased calories is pain in the ass. Cannot really afford decreased calories. It's 1,200, 1,500, not 2,000. So maybe it's not so bad. Well, I'll just take this guy. He can be our range 2 dog. It starts with super hard digging as well, so that's really good. I'll give him improved farming. So this guy will focus on doing ranching errands, and he can be doing building and digging on the side. I have idle Ducans right now. What do I want him to do? Let's just dig out these two pieces. And you can dig this out as well, since okay, there's still a bunch of water there, so let's not dig this tower. Don't really have much for him to do. Okay, I actually kind of want operators to be doing some refining of this these things into the fossils into lime. I need to think of where I want to put the rock crushers. Ideally, it has to be somewhere near this bunch of stuff here, but I could put it here. Oxygen levels in here is pretty terrible. Right now, the oxygen level is just not doing that great. How much LG do I have? LG. I'm just gonna enable a manual use for this so that it starts off gassing oxygen. I need to make sure the oxygen levels here is a little bit better than before. And I'm gonna give the cook high life support. High life support. The researcher can be researching all the time. The ranchers, they're going to get high life support because they're going to be idle most of the time for now, because there's just not many critters around. And let's deconstruct this so that oxygen flows to this vent instead. There's one wild hatch. Okay, let's wrangle him. There's gonna be a little bit of oxygen here for them to breathe. And once they're done with this area, I'm going to deconstruct this so that I won't get more gas flowing here, and the gas will actually just all go back into this vent over here. Let's take a look at the temperature overlay so I can more or less see the bottom of the map. Not really anything interesting going on here. I do have a few set pieces here that I can inspect for data banks. There's not a lot of things, interesting things. I can inspect this as well to get more data banks. Okay, his morale is really low and it's going to get very stressed out. Because I'm keeping him stuck in here. He's gonna, oh my god, I just realized his bladder is 100%. Okay. Let's just get him out of there. What is his stamina at? Stamina is at 37%. You know what? Screw it. He can just pee over the ground. He can pee all over the ground. I'm being a bit cruel right now. Instead of sleeping, let's move you a little bit. We'll just let him pee over the ground. Because I don't want him moving back here and just traveling down here again. That's gonna take a lot of... There's gonna be a lot of wasted time. I'm gonna wait for this guy critter wrenching so that he will be able to help the other guy in wrenching errands. And the polluted water is actually going to off-gas polluted oxygen as well. So that works out for me. It's not built. This is not really that necessary. Getting long commutes now. Researcher. I think let's give him the hard digging. Let's at least give him tier 1 hard digging. This biome is very interesting. It's like such a small Draco biome. I could just continue digging down. Am I ever gonna come into this place? I doubt so. I could just continue digging downwards. This amount of water is not really that is necessary for anything. This area is really strange. I could just do this. Maybe it's better once I get my ammo suits. This area is not really necessary and there are no Dracos in here, so it's just wasted effort. By cycle 40, I will just relocate all these Dracos and shift them out of the pen so that they stop starving. Right now, I'm just not that concerned right now. This area over here is actually fairly cool enough for me to dig out the area here. The rest of the area is super hot. I think the Dig 1 Exo is actually starving. Oh, he's not starving just yet. Okay, let's allow him out of there since there's no need to dig out any more abyssalite. Exhausted. Okay. We will actually let him sleep. So Dig 1 Exo. Since there's a little bit of food being made, I'll just create one more downtime slot. You know what? There are no hatches here, so I will just stop this for now, and I will deconstruct this once he recovers his breath. And I'll set this to maximum priority. Okay, so he's deconstructing it. He will do it before he goes to do his downtime. Alright, cool. So I don't think there's any more hatches. There's another one wild hatch here, but there's absolutely no hatches in this area, which is a bummer. A real shame. Right now I have 6 hatches. There are a bunch of eggs in there. Are they cramped? No, they are not cramped. Critter egg. Hatchling eggs. They are unpowered right now. I don't really want the incubators to be powered right now, not before I get a stable supply. And they are shipping the egg out. Cool. Okay, so don't really have any more errands right now. Research tool operator tools idle. Why is he idle? What else do maybe I think it's time to send some Dukans over. There's just not much left to do on this part of the map. Some digging needs to be done and some exosuits need to be made. So let's do that first. I'll need an exosuit station to be built. Exosuit station. Exosuit forge. Okay. We'll put it here and we'll just connect it via LED wires. Maybe let's just do this instead. Station exosuit forge. I'll get a little bit less wiring involved. Actually, it's more or less the same. I might as well just place it here, just so that it looks a little bit neater. So I think I'm just gonna put another exosuit out here, even though it's not looking good. I can't dig this tower up because the sand will instantly just come crashing down. So I'll need to tower this up before I'm able to expose this area. I'm gonna put sandstone tower here and just gonna put more ammo suit blocks down. I think this will be a good entry point to the oil biome. So let's just put some docks down. And I won't put... Oh. And this needs conductive wires as well. I don't actually have that much lead left, which is kind of surprising. Because you would think that there's gonna be an ungodly amount of lead. Apparently it's not enough. So this thing requires a ton of power to operate. So right now I'm exchanging a bunch of power for this, and this thing is, the power level is going down. You can associate the power level with the amount of hydrogen left in this container. I just don't have that much power left. I kind of need another setup here because this is net power negative. This is net power positive. So I would much rather use this over that. So I think it would be better if I create another one of these designs. The problem is space. I don't really have any space to put it. I could just chug it here and here. It'll look really ugly, but I could put it in there. But how would the piping look like? What would the piping look like? I need another set of piping. So it looks really ugly. I think I prefer SPOM over this setup. Even though it works pretty well, but I think I prefer SPOM instead. I'll put another vent here, and I'll just put another pipeline over here. It's kind of annoying to deal with. You know what? Screw it. Let's dig through the obsidian. It will take a little bit of time. Why not? Just dig through the obsidian. And I'll put another one of these filters here. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to build. I might just build this on my own off camera. So I will stop the episode here, episode 4 here. And I'll continue. Next episode, I'm gonna get one of the similar setup this working over here, cause it's just very tedious work. I'm just trying to figure out the best position to put this thing in, cause right now I'm kind of squeezed for space. This entire area over here is just looking extremely ugly. I do want to put another one of the similar setup here in this area over here. And next episode I'm going to have this up and running. So yeah, I'll end it here. Not a lot has been accomplished this episode, not as much as I want. I thought I would get more hatches over here, but apparently I didn't get much. So there's only 7 hatches that I'm working with right now. There's actually another critter here. This is another one of it. Okay, there's another hatchling. Okay, that's great. So I have 8 critters in my base. That's nowhere near enough, but I'm working towards the 16 that's needed for sustainable base. So yeah, I will stop the episode for now. See you guys on episode 5.